Okay, there we are. It begins in 3, 2, 1. Coming up on TMS, Easter is fine and all. Sorry, start that over. Okay. I got a little lost. Coming up on TMS, Easter is fine and all until someone finds a dead body.
You don't get to ask Miss America to your prom.
We have a message for that dude at the playground.
Bieber will not be sent back to Canada.
Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard have something really weird in their bedroom.
It's called Dax Shepard. Major spoilers.
And more. Oh, your emails and more. We can't do it today. That's it. We're out. On this episode of The Morning Stream.
When the neighbors drop by for a slideshow, it's fun for everyone. But what's the answer when you want to run off both regular-size slides and oversized slides? The answer is the new Enscomatic, the A-plus slide projector from Ensco. It's the world's only fully automatic projector to take all popular slides. Cardboard, glass, metal, and plastic. And when it's time for those big 2 1/4 slides, no problem. Enscomatic projects them clear and sharp.
Hey, hey, ho, ha, ho!
Do dogs have brains? Because I seriously wanted to know. This is the Morning Stream.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the freaking morning stream that nothing wants to work right for today. I hope you know how many Bothans died to bring you this episode.
Bring me those plans.
It's been a little rough this morning for me. Computer issues. I can't read anything. That kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ate too much turkey yesterday.
Oh.
Well, you know, it's only one of the two meats I can enjoy now, Brian. I can't eat anything else.
Well, you could do chicken and turkey, but you can also do fish, right?
Yeah, I guess I can do fish.
If you ask for more fish, they'd totally bring you more fish.
Would they? I'm not so sure they would. I just had just a weird weekend, kind of crappy weekend, and here we are. Yeah, this morning I walked down here, my computer decides it wants to play Time Machine with me, and I don't mean the software, everybody. Like the good stuff.
the Apple backup software. That's actually what I thought you meant.
No, I mean it decided to go back in time and give me things I didn't have that I deleted before, and then remove things I had already saved, and something went real weird. And I'm displeased how that all worked out. But I'm back. I'm happy to be here. Mm-hmm. What the hell else do you want, everyone?
Nothing. That's all we can ask for.
It's all you can give. It's the morning stream for Monday, April 21st, 2014. Brian and I have talked more in the last 4 days than you people do with your own wives or husbands.
You know what, though? Well, okay, yeah, Thursday
twice.
Right, but nothing Friday, nothing Saturday.
Nothing Friday. Okay, we had a break. You're right. We had a 2-day break. Then Sunday film sack, and then now, then tomorrow, then Wednesday, then Thursday twice. It's a lot, Brian. But I'm not complaining. I like it. I kind of like it. If you're going to ask me here, if you're going to ask me now, I'm going to tell you I like it. All right, let's get back to let's do this. Let's do a show.
Yeah, sure.
So, how was Easter? How'd it go for you?
You know, we didn't really have an Easter, and we really didn't have a 420. So Jeannie and Before Tank Girl and other fine folks in the Tadpole asked me when I came in, Brian, how was your Easter or your 420?
Yeah.
Because of course now with Colorado, you don't even want to step outside of the house and breathe the air on 420.
Yeah.
You basically seal the windows with plastic wrap, you lock the doors, and you hide your Fritos.
It's like a Grateful Dead concert that never ends.
It is. The brown cloud slowly turns into the green cloud.
Mm-hmm.
But we really, obviously we don't partake in that stuff, so we didn't celebrate 420 at all. Mm-hmm. And because of scheduling, we really didn't do anything for Easter. I mean, we had ham and potatoes and asparagus last night.
Oh, how'd the asparagus deal go?
It was great. I think I overcooked it a little bit because Tina and Tristan were a little late getting back from Tristan's lifeguarding class, which is the big scheduling thing we had this weekend. I'll tell you about that in a second.
All right.
So maybe they got a little overcooked. They weren't burnt or anything, but they were a little softer than I prefer.
Sure.
Yeah, I like a little bit of Christmas. Christmas.
I like a little Christmas in my my asparagus.
A little Christmas on my Easter. But so Tristan this weekend had his 3 days of class for lifeguard training.
Oh, great.
And 26 hours of training. So 5 hours on Friday and then 10, 11 hours on Saturday and Sunday.
It's the least you can ask for a kid who's going to save someone's life one day, right?
Exactly, yeah. And he actually did really, really well. Apparently, so they did do kind of like an assessment of where everyone was at, and nobody was able to swim 200 yards. Tristan was one of the better ones. He was able to pull, I think, 100 initially without stopping, and then he kind of had to stop to do the other 200, but he still pulled through. Other people weren't even able to do that much and weren't even able to complete it. But he did great, and so he's all certified, and he is ready to save a life. Basically
that's fantastic. So he passed, and he's all Michael Phelpsed up. He's good.
He's exactly. So if you're coming to the Denver area, make sure to check out lovely Elitch Gardens Amusement Park and bring your life vest.
Yeah, bring your floaties and any other kind of buoyancy devices.
Maybe some scuba gear, just in case.
Oxygen masks. Yeah. I mean, not for any reason, just because, never hurts to bring it.
Why not? Yeah.
I totally agree.
He did great.
Well, congrats to him. That's fantastic.
Yeah. How was your Easter?
It was fine. People everywhere. It's always a big family thing. Kim hosted this year, so it was kind of chaos. As soon as we hung up with Film Sack, it was just nonstop the rest of the night. And it was fine. We had turkey this year. Everybody's trying to be sensitive to my ham needs, so we had turkey. I don't like being the guy that determines 65 other people's dinner, but whatever. That's fine. That was good, though. We had a big turkey she made. It was lovely. Everyone brought all kinds of other stuff. So food was fine. Little kids everywhere, so we had a big egg hunt in the backyard. And some of the eggs had a little money in them. Oh, that's what these 15 ones are probably about. Now that I think about it, these are probably left over from the 20, the little pack of 20 or whatever.
Candy. You put money in the little plastic eggs?
We put both. So there's some of them, most of them have candy, but a few, like select ones, like if you got lucky, it's like rare loot,
I was going to say, basically, you're teaching kids how to play the lottery.
Yeah,
you're teaching kids how to gamble.
Yeah, they're like purple drops in World of Warcraft. You just have to be real careful. And so a couple kids got some cash, which worked out nice. Not much, but a little. And so that went well, and everything was fine. And then I found this article, thinking to myself, I had a lovely Easter. There were Easter eggs. It was spring. The weather was nice. We had windows open in the house. It was this nice breeze all day. It's beautiful. And then I found out about this poor lady. All right.
Okay.
Woman finds dead body during Easter egg hunt.
Oh.
Yeah. How did you like that?
And it was not filled with chocolate.
No, or money.
Or money.
Well, I may have had a wallet. I don't know. A Tennessee woman. What's her power? Come on.
Oh, Tennessee woman. Tennessee woman. She's a Titan. Oh, my God.
Excelsior. Jeez.
Early Monday morning, Excelsior.
That's pretty good.
Where's Jack Kirby?
She used to be an Oiler. Anyway, she made a grisly discovery while hunting for Easter eggs in her backyard with her 3-year-old son. A dead body. Tara Hauskova, or something to that effect, said she had noticed a foul smell, but didn't find the source until Wednesday when she noticed tennis shoes in the crawl space under her deck while hunting for eggs with her son. Her son didn't notice the man's body, and police investigated discreetly, she said. Quote, "They're very respectful and tread lightly. My son had no idea what had happened."
Wow.
She did not know how the man got there. In other words, she didn't do it.
Honey, there's an Ed Day Audi Bay underneath the air stay.
I'm going to keep looking for eggs. You want to take care of that? But the game's on. I'm watching hockey finals. I don't know what happened there, but man, it's if you think we always worry, we're gonna forget an egg. Like sometimes the plastic eggs are fine because who cares if you miss one and then there it is in this winter and you find it. But real eggs, we've had those go missing, and then
you find them months later.
Yeah, like 6 months later, and they stink. But still better than a body. Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm getting at. Well, there you go. That's the story, and we're sticking to it, everybody. Let's jump straight into Daryl, shall we?
Okay, all right.
Why
Jumping
not?
into Daryl.
Hold on, I gotta bring this fricka. There we go. Okay. Nothing wants to work today the way I need it to. Nothing.
Aww.
I don't know why. What did I do to deserve this? Is what I have to ask. All right, here we go.
Sing it like the Pet Shop Boys.
Now he's coming. I hate that song, by the way. It's my least favorite Pet Shop Boys song, yeah.
Oh.
I don't like that one at all. It's Stump a Trek Nerd, brought to you by
a new documentary called For the Love of Their Brother, for which we are raising funds through Indiegogo. Please head to with the HTTP. Come on. Please head to tiny.cc/Siller, SILLER, to donate or to help spread the word.
All right. Daryl.
Editing that too.
Daryl
How could you not
Skeels.
like that song? It's got Dusty Springfield in it. So
I don't mind Dusty Springfield. I don't mind Dusty anything. I don't mind Rick Springfield. It's fine. It's just something about that song I don't like. Daryl, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
Do you have an '80s band you prefer over all others? Do you ever like just look at that band and go, "Yep, they're the ones that define that decade for me"?
Ooh, well, They Might Be Giants has always been my favorite.
That's a good one. For me, it's I don't know. It's probably a group. It's probably them. It's probably Violent Femmes. Were a big part of my '80s vibe.
Yeah, there's a difference for me between which band defines the '80s, the sound of the '80s, and what's my favorite band from the '80s.
Good point. Yeah,
That's true.
because I like
think Human League.
Human League's pretty good.
Human League sounds like the '80s. I mean, you listen to any Human League song and you're saying, "Oh, '80s, right there."
Yeah.
That's a good point. How about your? I mean, all your hair metal was a big part of that.
Yeah.
There was one I was just going to mention. I can't think of now. The song I always hear. Oh, the "Don't You Forget About Me" song. That's as '80s as
That's
you get.
Human League. Yeah.
Oh wait, that is human. No, that's not Human League.
Oh, I'm
That's-
sorry. Don't you forget about it. I was thinking, "Don't You Want Me."
Oh yeah.
Simple Minds was
Simple
Don't You
Minds.
Forget
Yeah,
About
yeah. Simple. Everything Simple Minds did seemed to scream '80s to me. I don't know why I'm asking any of these questions. So we're going to move on to Daryl's Trek question. Daryl is a Star Trek nerd. He's for short, we call him the Trek nerd. He comes in here. He does little questions that we throw at him. This one's an original series one, and he tries to answer it properly. And if he gets it right, he wins nothing, and no one goes home happy. All right, Daryl, are you ready for your hard trivia question today?
I am ready.
All right, dig in. Here
Flock
it is.
of Seagulls.
Flock of Seagulls. There you go. It's pretty good.
Another good one. Yeah.
I also think Thompson Twins was pretty iconic in that way.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hold
Romantics.
me now. In the original series episode Mud's Women, let's return to that one, shall we? The Enterprise is in pursuit of an unknown ship. The ship is pushing their engines too hard. Spock says what class of ship it is. What class of ship are they chasing? Spock would have said this, so you would have heard it. A, Class A, B, Class J, C, Class L, or D, Class D.
I'm totally confused now.
Class L? You haven't heard of Class L's?
That's because you go A Class A, B Class
Yeah.
J.
Oh, right.
Class
Good point.
L.
Let me start it over. Class A, Class J, or Class L, or Class D.
A, J, L, or D.
Well, that is annoying, isn't it? The way that's all written. I shouldn't have read it that way. All right, we'll be thinking.
Boingo had a definitive '80s, like they were another.
I would agree with
definitive sound of
that.
the '80s too.
Sure.
Yeah.
Only a Lad. Love that song.
Oh, great album.
That
too.
whole album was really good, and I love the art on it because it was like
The Johnny comes marching home kind of thing. Yeah.
what's his name? Who's the artist? What's wrong with me? Norman Rockwell. Business there.
Oh, right.
and,
yeah.
and juxtapose that against the actual music, and it just was a great conflict.
Yeah.
It was good. You felt rebellious when you listened to it. Daryl, here's your little theme for this here thing that we do on the show. Wait, now why is all this moved? This is all moved too. Something happened overnight to my computer. All right,
Are you hungry? Aren't you hungry?
What's a foodie?
that's super annoying. Okay, we got a box, and you're right. It sure was boxed pretty. Mine's not done in paper. The box is just a nice print.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Is
just
this how everything's done over there? In Finland?
The U.S. Postal Service is all just museum quality boxes.
Well, they have that new stamp over there. I meant to put this in the news the other day, but there's a new stamp with like a dude on it with a naked guy, like an S&M kind of thing. And I just think, man, the Finnish really are out there. They're doing their stuff. Okay, I have opened it.
This is from Soren. Should we be scared?
Probably a little. I don't even know. Oh gosh, I don't know what I want to even start with here.
There's like waffle looking things. Or like waffle chocolates.
Can we do the Carl? Can we do the Carl Fraser bar? Because that looks the least offensive to me. The thing I will least feel bad about doing.
Blueberry and raspberry and dark chocolate one.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm ready for these things that Indiana Jones found in a tomb. My gosh.
Did you get? Now I've got a few things that look like they were maybe split into several different bags. Did
Yeah.
you get like
Like a brownie
Ziploc
bag.
bags with
Yeah,
stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones
Okay.
with the ancient artifacts. I don't want to eat those yet.
The ones that look
And
like
there's
little
some that
discs?
looks
Yeah.
like a real egg with chocolate in it.
Hold on. Really?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing
That's
that.
the one we should. Oh, look at that. Yeah. It's the mignon.
Oh, ooh. Oh, wow. Is yours
I think,
missing a bunch of the shell?
no, is yours?
Yeah, it
mine
is.
is. Mine's
Mine is
broken off.
missing absolutely none of the shell. Like, it looks like I could put this in the refrigerator right now and fake somebody out.
It's a hard chocolate egg in there. Wow, that's terrifying.
I
All
don't
right.
even know how you would, like, is the shell edible or is it,
No, you peel it off. I think it's a real egg.
Hold on.
Eggshell.
I'm licking
And
the
they
egg. I'm licking the shell.
injected chocolate.
well, that seems like hardly a sanitary thing to do.
Came
Yeah.
out of a chicken's butt.
Yeah, it came right out of chicken's egg.
Right, but what did they didn't wash out the interior of the egg, right? I mean, that
I'm licking the
If that's
shell
what
and there
we-
is no flavor, so I think it's a real shell. Also, I shouldn't be licking a
Or
shell.
there it is, yeah. Nougat chocolate made with almonds and nuts poured into a real eggshell.
Gross.
Oh, and there's the hole where they got out all the contents of the original egg. But again, quite certain that they didn't wash out the inside of this egg.
No, because you can't. How could they? They'd have to put nanobots in there. Oh, we're off to work, sir. That's the best you could do.
Scrubbing bubbles.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know if I trust that.
Oh, kids have been little Finnish kids have been eating this for eons, so I'm sure it's fine.
All right, fine.
But yeah, that's
how they control the
crazy.
population over there.
I'm holding it up to like where the old camera was, and I've got to hold it up to where the new camera is.
This expires on 9/6/14, so we're good. This chocolate bar thing we're going to eat. It's called the Carl Fraser.
No, that's not Fraser. That's Phaser.
Oh,
like
Phaser.
phasers.
Carl Phaser.
Phaser.
Oh, that's even better. Since 1891, new, it says. How is it new if it's established in 1891? Anyway, whatever.
That's a good question.
Blueberry and raspberry dark chocolate. I don't like dark normally, but this still seems like the least risky thing to try today. So,
Back in the house, Carl.
yeah.
Phaser.
Yeah, get in there. Let's try a little nibble.
Well, it
Oh, you know what?
smells
This is one of those concentrated.
Jelly?
We've had stuff like this before. No, it's like I don't know how to describe it.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like it's made into almost like a soil based.
like a chunky almost.
Yeah, that's pretty good if you like that sort of thing. I'm not a big dark chocolate guy.
dark. This is good.
I like my chocolate
it.
a little lighter. I like it more milky. I like milk chocolate's what I'm trying to say. Nicely done. Thank you, Soren. Well, there's many more things here, and we will get to them all on different days. But, man, there's the gym bar. Can't wait to get to the gym bar. The kick. Ooh, the kick. I don't know about that kick. That scares me.
Little my, some sort of box of
Oh, yeah, Little My. Yeah, we'll
There's
try
an
it.
Angry Birds thing.
Yeah, there's some Angry Birds assorted sweets, it says. These are all Fraser brand. Or
say,
Phaser. Sorry,
a
Phaser.
Moomin lollipop. These are gonna be great.
Yeah. And then we'll get to that egg eventually. And then these weird cookie things. I'm terrified of those.
If you hold these two bars together, it looks like it says "Kick Jim."
Yeah, Kick Jim. Kick Jim. Sour cream rye crisps. That sounds horrifying. But we'll get to it all. Don't worry, Finland. We're getting to you. Daryl, birthdays today? Anybody?
Well, yesterday it was George Takei's birthday.
Whoa, that's a big one.
He was 77.
Who was the big one that you were going to try to come on Thursday night and tell us about, but then you got busy?
That's the one.
Oh, it's George Takei.
okay.
All right. Oh, because it was happening this weekend. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. He's
I wanted to allow lots of time to send presents.
ripe old age of what? How old is he?
77.
77.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pushing 80 right there. That's what you got right there. Well, that's fantastic. Happy birthday to him. I hope he says "oh my" 50 times on the internet because he surely will. Daryl, back to your question. This is the old Mud's Women episode, right? You got Mud in there, and he's got them robot ladies he's hanging out with.
Well, this isn't the robot one. This is before that.
Oh, well, what's this one? What women are
This
they?
is-
The first appearance.
This is
of
the
Mud.
one where he has the Venus drug and makes the women all beautiful.
Oh, I thought that was the same episode. I have that all mashed up
Now
in my head.
there's two of them. There's the one you're thinking of is the Android one, and then there's this one.
Okay.
And that one's iMud.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, like iRobot, like iMud. Got it. Now it's all coming through. Hold on a second. Oh, Corinne says you can sanitize the inside of an egg.
All right.
She says that on text. It must be true.
So then let her eat some of that egg.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, Corinne, I got an egg for you. We'll talk later about that. All right. Well, let's get to the answer here. Whether or not you think it's Class A, Class J, Class L, or Class D ship that Spock calls out on that episode.
Oh, okay. So answer A is A.
Don't worry about A, B, C, D. Just
well, I want to worry about it. This is
right.
the technical thing that we have to get right.
That's right. The way you do this. So I'm gonna read it off again in the order they were given. So here you go. A, Class A, B, Class J, C, Class L, D, Class D.
Okay.
So A and D both share
You
position.
asked for it.
Yeah, you did ask for it.
I did.
You desired it. Now eat it.
I'm gonna say J because that just sounds familiar and like it's the answer.
Class J? It's so weird sounding, isn't it?
It is weird. That's probably why I kind of remember it.
Class A and B always sound right to me, but you say J. Let's find out if you're right. Is it J? Oh!
Congratulations!
Yeah.
You're a winner.
Nicely done. Class J. Spock says it's a Class gay cargo ship.
Oh my.
Oh my. The ship
That
enters.
wouldn't be Mud's women.
Yeah, right. Mud's men. The ship enters an asteroid field, I think he means trying to evade the Enterprise. Here's a clip of all that stuff going down with Mud. Here you go, right here.
Approaching an asteroid belt, Captain. Schiller rating 3-5.
Reflectors on, Mr. Starr.
You see an asteroid too, sir.
Stay with him. He'll try to lose us in them.
One of them hits him.
Should we set yourself for one?
What are you doing? You're not actually going into an asteroid field.
They'd be crazy to follow us, wouldn't they?
You don't have to do this to impress me.
This is Star Wars, isn't
The possibility
it?
of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
That's Iceworm at home with a little too much time on his
like
hands.
3 minutes of that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
I like Spock at the beginning of all that. He sounds like he's very friendly about.
Yeah, I hate it when they did that. When he was too jolly and not jolly, but just kind of too much emotion. They lost their way with that sometimes early on.
Well, that was at the beginning of things where they were just starting out. He was just trying to find the character, I guess.
Right, yeah. Right. In the cage, he's downright loud, mad all the time.
He sees some vibrating flowers and he gets this giant grin like it's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, I remember that. It's horrible. There you go, Daryl. Good job. Started the week off with a bang, as you were off to do. Daryl is the Trek Nerd on Twitter. He's also at This Week in Trek at thisweekintrek.com and on the brand new Grumpy Cast. Not Grumpy Geeks, the Grumpy Cast, which is available on iTunes now. So go search for that and check it out. All right, Daryl, give us, why don't you lay on us a little whatever you're going to do. Oh, wait, quick update from Corinne. Boop, 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 boop. She says she's not afraid of that egg, but don't like hazelnuts, she says. So that has hazelnuts in it. Is that what that says?
I think so. Yeah, I think we said hazelnut.
Okay. Well,
flavoring, I think.
I'll still cut it in half and give it to her.
Yeah.
All right, Daryl, give us you got a quiz? What's going on?
Yes. Is this a Star Trek food or actual soup?
Let's see. You need
Star Trek food. Oh, you've got soup, don't you? You've got soup clips.
Do I have soup?
No, you get slurp my butt.
Let me see if I have soup. How about food? How about? Oh, here you go. Here you go.
This has been a public service announcement from the Food and Drug Administration.
There you go. There's your theme. Food and drugs.
Wow.
Food's part of food and drug. All right, Daryl, go.
Tarhana.
I would lean more towards soup on that one, but what do you think, Scott?
Tarhana. Yeah, I'm leaning into the soup on that one, too. I agree with my cohort, Brian Ibbett. It's soup.
Okay. It is a Turkish soup made from fermented wheat, yogurt, and veggies.
Yeah!
Yay.
Yeah, look at us.
Hey, ho, ha, ho!
Look at us. We're impressive right there. That was from a movie yesterday.
Yes, a great one, too.
Good times on FilmSack. You guys should check it out. Filmsack.com. All right. Thanks, Daryl. What are we doing now? Oh, I don't know. Maybe a little of this.
Television highlights of the news of yesteryear.
It's the news.
And it's brought to you by the following. Jedi can always justify murder, but the Jedi Order is gone, and Renuka Vosk is on her own. Captured by the Empire, escaped from a brutal Sith training facility, now she's a fugitive in a chase that spans the galaxy. Her only safe haven is a dark reflection of her beloved Coruscant, a world infested with criminals, bounty hunters, and Hutt kingpins. Despite her Jedi training, she's ill-equipped for survival on infamous Nar Shaddaa. Renuka must decide if she's willing to sacrifice what's left of her convictions for a chance at destiny. Star Wars Shadowcatcher. It's a fan novel available at fanfiction.net and manifestfoundry.com.
Very exciting. I like some Star Wars fan fiction.
Yeah, how can you not?
No, and that story sounds intriguing. So please go check it out. It has a really cool cover too, I would add.
Oh, I haven't looked at the cover yet.
Yeah, I talked to the author a little bit.
I saw the EPUB, yeah.
It's pretty cool. All right, top of the news here. A teen as they're known to be called in the news because old people don't know what to call them anymore.
Shortened form, yes.
Yeah, a teen is suspended for asking Miss America to prom. Oh, by the way, do you have any kind of, hey, what's going on with this coming home at 8:30 in the morning to get money to go buy donuts conversation?
Yeah, there was a class had dismissed, and so he and his friends decided, let's come home and get some. It wasn't even donuts. It was ice cream cones at McDonald's, which I don't even know if they even do their soft serve that early in the morning.
Yeah, that's like whiskey in the morning, dude. What the heck?
yes. He's a day ice creamer instead of a day drinker.
So they saw a window there and decided to take it.
Yes, and decided to capitalize on it. But no more of that business.
Yeah, that's crazy talk.
Yeah.
Now he's all responsible because he got to swim hard and save people.
Exactly. He's got to train, man. He's got to keep up his his physique for.
There's nothing like the body of a swimmer, man. They build themselves into this machine of just utter amazingness. They have that giant upper body and those broad shoulders. I'm telling you, this is his road to Wellsville.
Let's hope.
All the ladies.
Let's hope. I mean, that's if you're an Olympic swimmer. If you're working, the way back. If you're working the,
that's a good point.
The pool at the amusement park. I think it's really just sitting there, pulling up a megaphone every once in a while and saying, "Don't run."
Yeah, slow down. Oh, that kid, his diaper's floating. That's it. Everyone out of the place. One of those.
Oh God, yeah.
Can't wait for that first story you're going to tell on the show because it will happen. Pennsylvania high school student is in hot water for asking Miss America to prom during a question and answer session at school. So she was there at the school trying to inspire the young teens that you too, if you're totally hot, can go on to a successful career if you're totally hot.
Yeah, what's the deal? So I'm trying to remember when the first one of these was where some guy made up a YouTube video to ask, was it Mila Kunis? Was that the first one or was there one even before that?
The Kunis thing's ringing a bell, but I can't remember.
Yeah, there was somebody who asked Mila Kunis to his military.
Oh, right, a ball, like a military ball.
A military ball, and yeah.
Yep.
And then there was another one with.
And she went, right? Didn't she end up going?
Went. Yep, and I want to say that Justin Timberlake or somebody like that also went to that same one.
Yeah.
Somebody asked Bar Raffaelli. Somebody asked Torso Girl, Kate Upton.
Yeah, I know the one. Yeah. Did she go?
No, I don't think so.
Or did somebody say, I'm sorry, this man's army can't handle a torso like that? Turned her away.
As far as I know, none of the other ones have accepted.
Okay.
It's just weird. It's, and then you got a girl who asks James Franco out, and it goes all over the internet, and he's in danger for it. So there you go.
What a mess that turned out to be.
Yeah. So hypocritical.
Isn't it, though? He is both a freak and a geek. So this kid, they're doing this Q&A. 18-year-old Patrick Farves said he received 3 days in school suspension Thursday because he asked Nina Davaruli, is that her name? I've not been keeping track of the Miss America stuff, so I do not know who this is.
Yeah. Nina Davaruli.
Not sure I've known who's won since the 80s, and what's her name got her crown taken away because she was in Penthouse. You know, right. Paint House, the old Paint House magazine. That one. Paint House. 18-year-old, the senior at Central New York High School stood up and popped the prom question, then walked to the stage with a plastic flower. She just laughed and the students cheered. That means no, kid.
All right.
School officials heard about Favre's plans in advance and warned him not to do it. He apologized for disrupting the event. The school says students are disciplined for breaking rules. This incident was no different. The lady was at the school to talk to students about diversity and the importance of science, technology, engineering, and math studies. And how you only get to come to schools and do this if you're hot. She forgot to mention that.
So they knew he was going to do it. They told him not to do it, and he still did it. Then he should be.
He should be suspended in 3 days. Yes. Big deal. I got 2 weeks for throwing a snowball one year. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I had to be, and it wasn't even like stay at home suspension and watch TV and goof off. It was tag around with Mr. Naylor, the vice principal, for 2 weeks straight doing his bidding because I threw a snowball at the side of a building. Oh my gosh. To this day, the injustice still stings.
And then he got upset and crawled into a landing gear of a plane and...
And that was the end of it.
Different story.
Different story. Oh, okay.
Did you hear about that?
No.
I'm hijacking the news here. There was a kid who...
what happened?
Teenage kid in San Jose hopped the fence at the airport because he was running away from home, had a fight with his parents, crawled into the landing gear of a plane on the tarmac that was getting ready to pull back and take off. Plane ends up flying to Hawaii. So the kid is...
Oh my gosh.
Without much oxygen and freezing cold for 5 hours.
That seems bad.
Passed out within minutes of getting to the upper altitudes, and then but survived.
Oh my gosh!
And basically got a free trip to Hawaii. Woo!
I mean, that's Everest height is what that is.
Yeah.
And those people need all kinds of oxygen and stuff to even make it up there. Wow.
He probably survived because he passed out and required less. He would have been hyperventilating and freaking out with the colder temperatures, but I
guess
probably the fact that he passed out is what saved him.
That's crazy, dude. I did not know about this. That would have made the news for sure. Poor kid. All right, well, he's all right now.
Ironic name says the Bryan Singer offered him a place to stay.
Oh, zing.
Oh, well done.
That stuff's getting worse for him, by the way.
He hopped out of the plane once it landed, but somebody saw him and they sent over an ambulance, and he's fine. But boy,
wow.
Let's hope we don't get a bunch of copycat.
Yeah, that's the kind you don't want, because his chances of surviving that are pretty low.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm shocked that he made it through it. All right. Also in the news. Oh, there's a giant billboard in Michigan. It says to the person who's been pooping on the playground slide, turn yourself in. I'm going to look at the sign again. I got to remember what it says.
Oh, there's a picture of it? Oh, I love it.
It says, come on, HuffPo. What are you running on 286s today, or what are you doing over there?
No kidding.
It's real slow.
There it is.
Do you see that?
Really? That is not the real billboard. Is that really?
That's the real billboard. It says, do your civic duty.
DOODY.
Report the poopers. Hashtag VPSI pooper. And well, I'll let them explain.
It's Ypsilanti. It's like a superhero guy.
Yeah.
It's no poop man.
Yeah.
No poop on the slide man.
Because he has a little poop icon on his chest with a cross thing through it.
Comes complete with a roll of paper towels and a bottle of spray and wash.
Exactly. Excelsior is what I'd say at the end of that. Here's let them explain here. I got a little video.
Authorities are hoping to catch a person causing quite a stink in Ypsilanti this month. We told you about a person leaving his or her droppings on playground equipment. Now the story is hitting the fan. Adams Outdoor, an advertising firm in Ypsilanti, has put up a digital billboard to find this deviant, and you can see it along I-94 and Huron at exit 183. The billboard rotates through several slogans like "Catch the Poopetrator" and "Do your civic duty." General Manager Todd McWilliams says he was inspired to flush this person out after seeing our story.
Flush this person out. He actually was allowed to get away with that.
All right, so you know how when you're about to throw up, I know it's been a while since you've thrown up.
It has been since 2005.
So maybe your memory, I don't know how good your memory is, but there's that moment before you throw up when your mouth is like creating extra saliva, like it's like this, and there's this like extra.
Sure.
That guy sounds like
he was doing that the whole time. Yep.
Yes.
I'm with you there. I remember enough about 2005, and then before that, 1998.
I like that you not only remember the last time you threw up, but the time before that.
And before that, I don't remember.
Okay.
After 98 or before 98, I really don't have any recollection. But it's impressive, don't you think?
Oh, it's very impressive, yes.
Has it gone that long?
I just like that you don't even have to have a paper journal.
Well, it's funny because there have been plenty of times where I should have barfed, but I didn't. So this is more about me resisting than it is about me not getting sick or something. It's just about me not wanting to do it because I hate it so much. And
sheer willpower.
Yeah, in 05, it was just too. There was no holding back. For whatever reason, that was a flu to be reckoned with. I know they're not flus. Whatever, stomach virus. Calm yourselves down. Quit sending your emails. I got it. So anyway,
I'm watching the video, hoping that they show some of the other slogans that go along with this.
Mm-hmm. They might.
Help us catch the Poopetrator.
The Poopetrator's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that one even better.
He said 7 slogans, but they only showed the 2. So I don't know what they're doing there. The Poopetrator. I am excited today to introduce a new sponsor to the program. It is Harry's. That's right, Harry's. HARRY''S. Okay. They sent me this awesome little kit of shaving cream. Take a look at this. H shaving cream. There it is in a nice tube. What's this right here? I'm learning this as I go because I'm so excited about it. And I'm going to do a little fun thing for the show. Oh, a couple of replacement blades. That's nice.
Wow.
Hey, look at that. Then the actual shaver thing, which looks like this really nice. Oh, the packaging is rad. This really nice, heavy, well-built, nicely balanced shaving apparatus, right? Mm-hmm. With a blade in it, plus a couple of replacements. And then a nice little thank you note that they stick in here to say, hey, thanks for getting the Harry's shaving kit.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. So if you're a dude who doesn't shave very often like me, you might think, well, what good is this going to do me? I'm going to try it tonight. And tomorrow you're going to see a clean-shaven Scott on the stream.
Wow.
Which I know is
you
kind
should
of
do it
a
actually
rarity.
during the show.
These guys are great. They're new, they're innovative, and you might say they're kind of disrupting this industry that we've all sort of didn't even know existed, which is this weird kind of men's shaving hygiene industry. Mm-hmm. is an odd one. Very competitive, but sometimes you don't even know it.
Yeah.
How much is going on into this stuff, and it's all about the razors. For years, these guys have been kind of looking at this problem everybody has, which is this poor experience of shopping and paying for overpriced razors. I don't know if you checked the last time you went to a store, Brian. They're out of control.
Oh yeah, I definitely know that. And you know, I tried there's like a shave club that I won't say the name of.
Sure.
But they'll send you monthly shavings, replacement blades and things like that for a couple bucks.
Yeah.
And it's okay, but the quality is not good. The weighting on that razor looks really good.
Yeah, it's really
high
good.
Quality blades.
Yeah, and it's heavy, which I like. If you go to like, I don't know, some sort of store and you want to get a replacement blade for let's say your Gillette Fusion, for example, $4 per blade. $4 per blade. That's too expensive, and they kind of know it. So here's the alternative. You go with these guys. They're a great choice. New company, Harry's. Brand new, by the way. Mm-hmm. And they give you this stuff at a fair price. It was founded by 2 guys, Andy and Jeff, and knew a better way. Here's what they do. Focus on giving guys a great shaving experience for a fraction of the price, half the price of other blades, such as Gillette, for example. They have clean product design, but it's less, so you could say it's less but better. And I agree with that. And everything's nicely streamlined. High-quality blades engineered from their own factory in Germany. Yeah! German engineering. They focus on sharpness and strength. And you can order this stuff online. Skip having to wait at a store. Go to harrys.com and order an engraved Winston set, for example. Straight to your door. Amazing look and feel. You'll love it, and especially you'll love the price. Here's the deal. We can make you save you some money. Go to harrys.com. That's HARRYS.com. Use the code MORNINGSTREAM and get $5 off your first purchase. That's $5 off. Hell of a deal. That's at harrys.com. Promotional code MORNINGSTREAM. We thank Harry's for their support of the show. Thanks, guys. We really appreciate it. All right. I'm going to shave tomorrow, so you guys will see me for the first time with no stubble, no nothing. And you're going to be freaking out. All right, here's this.
If communists have attempted to inject their propaganda into the motion picture, they have failed miserably.
It's Celebrity Poop, brought to you by
Put on your spoiler-proof pants and head on over to Podle FM, where those pesky Brits are back and talking Game of Thrones. Join us Wednesdays from 1 p.m. Mountain Time to hear the show live or subscribe to the podcast. Find this and the other nerdy goodness at Podle FM, PODDLE.FM.
Sounds good. Justin Bieber will not be deported. He has to do something worse to be deported. The White House has finally responded. Remember that petition? We talked about it on the show. You remember that whole deal?
Yeah.
They responded to the petition for Justin Bieber to be sent back to Canada, and it's the first good news the troubled pop star has heard in months. Back in January, a petition titled "Deport Justin Bieber and Revoke His Green Card" received over 200,000 signatures asking that the Canadian native leave the U.S. The petition was created in response to Bieber's DUI arrest in Florida. In response to the request from the American people, the White House has dodged the bullet and decided not to no comment is the best way to go. They also used the opportunity to touch base on the importance of immigration reform. Here's what the response said. You ready for this?
Okay.
Quote, "Thanks for your petition and for your participation in We the People. Sorry to disappoint, but we won't be commenting on this one. The We the People terms of participation state that, quote, to avoid the appearance of improper influence, the White House may decide or decline to address certain procurement, law enforcement, ejectory, or similar matters properly within the jurisdiction of federal departments of agencies, federal courts, or state or local governments in this response to this petition." In other words, they don't think this is their job to determine. And I agree.
Mm-hmm.
As fun as it was to see it happen, this isn't what they ought to be up to. They got more important fish to fry than sending him back to Canada, all right?
Right.
There are a million DUIs in this country from a million people who maybe came from somewhere else. Are you going to have them all go back? Knock it off. Calm down.
Right.
Miley Cyrus, you hear about her concerts and stuff? She can't, she had an allergic reaction to some antibiotics and she can't,
That's right, I heard
can't
about
go.
that.
Been stuck in a hospital or something.
Yikes.
I don't know what's going on there. Not enough Molly in her life, if you know what I'm saying.
She's going to be dancing with Tylenol.
Or other anti-inflammatories. Kristen Bell, you know.
Kristen Bell, yes.
Veronica Mars, as I hear every night in bed.
Yeah. As the old Fire TV will reply.
Well, what's frustrating is I tell my wife this, and I love her to death, but she's one arrow click away from the most recent thing that she watched, which is Veronica Mars. So she's on the screen where she literally has to just go tick, tick, enter.
Right.
And instead, she voice searches
do the voice thing. Why the hell not?
I guess why not? Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard, they're married. Or are they married or are they just...
Yeah.
Okay,
they're married.
All right, fine. They have a portrait... I'm a little sad because she's cute. And he's the ugliest man on earth. So what's going on there? They have a portrait of Brad Pitt above their bed.
That's a little odd.
Well, let me explain.
Okay, please do.
At the end of the road, on their deathbeds, Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell will be able to track their relationship as a series of Ellen segments involving sloth surprises and sweet divulged marital secrets. Take, for instance, the last divulgence, which is that the couple has a picture of Brad Pitt hanging up in their bedroom just over their bed. Allow me to explain how this all came to pass. Earlier this week, Shepard was on the Ellen Show. You know, Ellen DeGeneres. Like Justin Bieber with a career. That's the one.
Right.
Where she spent her entire segment. I don't know what any of that meant that I just said. None of that made sense. Did it?
It's funny how you came up with it.
It wasn't it wasn't offensive, nor was it unoffensive. I don't know what it was. It didn't make any sense. It's Monday. F off. All right. What are we doing? Not you. The world. So he was on. Not she. He. Dax Shepard. Spent his entire segment discussing his obsession with all things Brad Pitt. At the end, Ellen DeGeneres gave Shepard a framed picture of the two of them from Brad's Legends of the Fall era, where he has scientifically proven that that was the Pitt's best era. Anyway, I watched part of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little creepy how into Brad Pitt he is.
Dax Shepard is really into Brad Pitt.
Really, really into Brad Pitt.
Huh.
And I don't know why you'd do that. Like, they're an odd couple.
Yeah,
or maybe they're just goofing off. Maybe this is just, hey, we're going on the Ellen Show.
Be. I don't know. I mean, the videos of her when she was on Ellen talking about sloths, how she really loves, to the point of tears, loves sloths.
Yep. Kristen Bell sloth. I'm gonna play this. Kristen Bell's sloth meltdown, it's referred to here.
That's appropriate.
Let's just play a tiny bit of it if we can get into here.
So Dax did something really sweet.
He certainly did. Well, one of the many sweet things he's done. So I turned 31 this past summer, and he
Still looks 16, by the way.
said, I'm gonna get you a present that no one else will ever get in their lifetime. And I was confused and thought, okay.
Okay, let's skip
So the
ahead
day of
because
my
this is boring.
birthday, and I didn't know how to process that because my entire life,
She's getting all emotional about it.
knowing that a sloth is here.
Where are you now on the scale?
Okay, here we go.
One is. All right, let's watch oh no.
I wasn't joking. I was.
She's bawling her eyes out.
absolutely-
I think she says something at some point. It's a great video. It's just super bad for radio, but if you get a chance, go watch
That's
it.
actually the same sound she made when she woke up the next morning after realizing she was married to Dax Shepard.
Exactly, and then he's filming this. Oh no. Anyway, that's something to go see. That's something to pay attention to. Let's take a break. When we come back... Oh, wait, before that, tweakedaudio.com. Our friends at Tweaked Audio. Let's say you just had a good hairy shave and you're thinking, you just listen to some music, maybe take the dog for a walk. Pop in a sweet pair of earbuds from tweakedaudio.com. They fit just nice. They sound just great. Put them in there. Throw on that third book from the Game of Thrones series, which is called... what is it? Storm of Swords.
Okay.
No, wait.
Yeah, I don't know the names of the books.
Death.
I know the names of the books. I don't know the order that they're in.
That third book in the Fire and Ice series, Ice and Fire, whatever it is. Boy, now I really
Clash
don't know.
of
Clash of Titans. That's the
Clash
one.
of Titans.
And give them a shot. Let's save you some money, though. When you go get those new earbuds, save 33% by using the code STREAM at checkout at tweakedaudio.com. All right, Brian, let's play a song. What do you got?
All right, this one is going out to Corey, a.k.a. Hero Prote in the Tadpole. Hey, Scott and Brian, I'd love if you would play a song for my birthday around April 20th. There's an awesome cover of The Mother We Share by Churches, covered by Soak, but I can only find it on their SoundCloud page. Blah, blah, blah. Then he goes right into love the show, though, Corey/Hero Prote. I'm not going to read all that other stuff. But, I was able to get a hold of this. So Churches, are you familiar with the band Churches?
No.
They spell it with a V, so it's Chvrches.
Are they connected to Church's Chicken at all?
Not one bit,
All
not
right.
at all.
All right.
No connection at all.
Fine.
So yeah, this is available on Soak's SoundCloud page, and you can find that over at, I'm pulling that up right now, soundcloud.com/Soak Official, SOAK official. This is a really cool cover of The Mother We Share, and it's going out to Corey. Happy birthday, Corey.
Oh, happy birthday, man. Whoops, I lost my place. Here it is. It's The Mother We Share. We'll be back in a minute with major spoilers, your emails, and more. Stay tuned.
Never took your shot, never crossed your name. I keep my lips shut tight until you go. Wearing calmest fire is you ever gonna get until you realize that you should go. I'm in misery where you can see me show omens, and the more that we share will never keep her bright head from falling. The way is long, but you can make it easy on me, and the more that we share will never keep our cold hearts from calling. In the dead of night, I'm the only one here, and I will cover you until you go. 'Cause if I told the truth, I will always be free and keep a prize with me until you go. I'm in misery we share will never keep your bright head from falling. The way is long, but you can make it easy on me. And the more that we share will never keep our cold hearts from calling. We're the only ones left. I bet you even know where we could go. And when it all fucks up, you put your head in my hands. It's a souvenir for when you go. I'm in misery where you can see me so open. And the more that we share will never keep your bright head from falling. The way is long, but you can make it easy on me. And the more that we share will never keep our cold hearts from calling.
Ladies and gentlemen, the picture you're about to see is as important a film document as was ever made by the Army Air Forces. In graphic detail, it reveals the operation use of gliders in the invasion of Normandy. Gliders which you helped to manufacture.
Struck dumb at birth by a thunderclap.
The morning stream. It's alive! It's alive!
Wow.
That's something.
What can you say about that?
Nothing. There is nothing to say about it. I do love this line from yesterday's film sack.
Struck dumb at birth by a thunderclap.
Good times. Movie not good.
That's another line that sounds like it had to be rehearsed several times before you can say that quickly.
Yep, it's pretty good. I like Dan Aykroyd. I do not like that movie.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do? And everybody last night on Twitter, I was saying, yeah, we're talking a lot about Dan Aykroyd on Film Sack today. And I got like all these replies going, you do know he's a total psycho, like alien believer now, right? I'm like, I don't care.
Believing in aliens.
So what? Go for it. I don't care. In fact, I like it even better because I want him to be weird.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. I don't know why that should make me think anything of him. I just he's still Grosser, the greatest hitman character in the history of film, which you can see in Grosse Pointe Blank, which has nothing to do with his name. That's a place. Grosse Pointe and Grosser have nothing to do with each other,
right?
Except that he's in that movie. All right,
it's misleading.
It's very misleading. It's very misleading.
It's very distressing.
We're gonna call our friend Steven now.
Yay!
And I know you said don't, but I'm just gonna do it because what are you gonna do? There's nothing you can do. Add people to this call. Steven Schleicher. There he is.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Let's see if we can get his theme going here. I got something for him. The theme for Steven Schleicher today is, how about this one right here? Wait, hold on. How about this one?
When I give the word, start running, Pancho.
All right, start running, Pancho. Hey, it's Steven Schleicher, everybody. Hi.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
How are you? Good.
Hello.
Good. It's a
Hi,
major spoiler zone, Steven Schleicher,
mm-hmm.
which means he's here to talk about cool things.
I guess.
Unlike all this BS we've been talking about.
Oh, so quick update.
Yeah, there's an update.
Last week on Comic Dorks.
Yeah.
For those people that listen to Comic Dorks.
Yeah. ComicDorks.com, by the way, you can subscribe. Yeah. I
asked Scott Kurtz if it was okay to show my son the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, or if that would make me a horrible father.
Right, because he gave you just as some backstory, he gave you trouble for taking him to see Man of Steel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So we
How
watched.
old is your son again?
He is almost 7, 6.5. He will turn 7 in June.
Right.
Okay.
So we sat down and we watched Iron Man on Friday. He had school off.
Ah, the Iron Man. Mm-hmm.
Watched the very first Iron Man. Loved it.
Okay.
Loved it to death.
Yeah. Of course.
And then, of course, we had Easter activities going on Saturday with my parents that came out.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Easter's on Sunday, I understand.
Yeah. No, I get it.
And then Sunday afternoon, he wanted to watch Incredible Hulk, which is the next movie. And that one's a little bit more violent and intense with, some scary moments with the Hulk hulking out and some blood and some stuff.
I agree.
He was okay with that. He still thought Iron Man was better.
Right.
He just finished watching Iron Man 2. And now he ran down here and goes, Dad, I just watched the end credits. And the next movie's Thor, isn't it? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, can I watch that? I'm like, okay, hold on, dude.
How awesome to be a kid right now.
Cool. No kidding.
Oh, I'm envious of this.
He really wants to get to the Avengers.
Yeah.
And it's okay. I mean, he understands that bad language and violence are not the way to do things. But he's totally on board with it and likes it. And we'll see what he thinks about Thor in a couple of hours.
Here's the key of what you're doing, okay? I believe this with all my guts. You're doing this with him.
Right.
This is an experience you're sharing with him, and so you're doing about 1,000 things right, and none of it is wrong. Because even if there's something in there that's shocking or violent or whatever that's hard for a 6-year-old, Dad is there to help explain what's going on, to give perspective, to ground it. That's the key to all of this. And you're building this amazing kind of early bonding relationship that will feed for years. That's fantastic.
Yeah, and while he's sitting on the couch watching that, I can be updating a website.
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly.
Yeah, and then later, people who think that, he's just letting his kid sit on the couch all day. No, while we're waiting for this segment to end, he has to read his reading for school. And then this afternoon, if it's not raining, we're going to go ride bikes.
See? Exercise, Avengers,
Very
homework.
Cool.
It's a good daily intake.
It's perfect balanced lifestyle for a kid.
That's right.
Yeah.
And PB&J or something to fuel it on.
Yeah, we'll see. You'll probably want to go to Arby's or something for lunch.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Well, Stephen is joining us as always with a few cool things to talk about, usually in the realm of geekdom, comic books, pop culture, and so on. And today, I'd like to hear about Dynamite and Ubisoft publishing this Tom Clancy Splinter Cell Echoes thing.
Are you guys fans of this game? I don't know if you played these.
I played most of the series over the years. Most of it.
A couple of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is going to be an in-continuity story that Dynamite Entertainment is working on with story tells Sam Fisher. He's now retired. His enemies, however, are not, and he's haunted by dreams and memories of his past as he struggles to put his life back together.
That sounds intense.
Yeah, written by Nathan Edmondson. And Ubisoft and Dynamite are fully on board with this. This was one of the mini announcements from WonderCon this past weekend in Anaheim, California.
Oh, that's right. They just ended.
Yeah.
That and the Salt Lake Comic-Con Fan Expo.
Yeah, how was that?
It was fine. The kids went. I wasn't able to go. I had too much going on Friday, but the kids went and Kim went. And we're going again in September and may even booth. That's still kind of up in the air. But it's weird for them to immediately the year after their first successful Comic-Con to say, yep, we're going to do 2 next year. The first one's going to be like people focused, where there was tons of people from different shows and stuff. It was more of a, hey, the cast from BSG is here to do a panel or kind of event more than it is than a general Comic-Con kind of event.
Right.
So that's how they're splitting the two anyway. But it was good. Kim said it felt about like last year in terms of it just being way overwhelmingly busy and crowded.
Well, that's good.
Oh, it's really good. It's
I saw
great
a bunch of the cosplay photos.
Yeah, there's some decent stuff.
Hit the internet. Yeah,
and there's some people that come that love it here, like Aaron Douglas from BSG just thinks this place is awesome, so he's always excited to come. So there's a lot of good vibe about the city and what people enjoy here and stuff. It's just it's weird though, because they expanded and did like double the space, and they still were just way oversold on tickets. Just and that's good. I guess that's good.
No, that's really good.
It's so crowded. People could.
You just got to make sure they keep that managed, because there have been a couple of shows like the Denver Comic-Con that started out one way, and then I don't know the whole story, but the original creators are very disappointed in how the last one went.
Yeah, and some people, I know Brian, you thought it was all right? The last con was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of, I don't know, you have to adjust or whatever. The guys that are running this are fine. They seem a little overboard excited about it.
Yeah, well, and they've got to drum up excitement, but it's an early, it takes a while for these things to kind of settle into a regular.
And to be what they're going to be.
Exactly.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right now, there's just a lot of hot crap going on.
Yeah, and the thing is, so many comic conventions are going on.
Yeah.
WonderCon has comic conventions, or not WonderCon, but the Wizard World has conventions going on all over the place all the time. It's getting really hard to find a weekend that's free to hit this. And here's 2 conventions that are landing on Easter weekend. Doesn't seem very convenient, but that may be the only time that you can get these done.
Yeah, it's funny because Justin's girlfriend Ashley was in town. We were trying to hook up, but it was so busy that we never did. Hook up in the friendly way, folks, is what I mean. And she was at some kind of other con down there. So there's like these multiple things happening just here in the valley.
Yeah.
It occurs to me that there is literally a convention happening every 5 minutes, every 5 feet in this country
pretty
right now.
much.
Yeah.
SakuraCon was this past weekend too, up in Seattle area. So
yeah,
so much going on.
I guess that's good, right? It's good that we're getting all this.
Well, yeah, I mean, that way you don't have to travel hundreds of thousands of miles to. Well, I don't know if you can even travel hundreds of thousands of miles, but you don't have to travel thousands of miles to get to a comic convention. There's probably one within 3 to 5 hours of where you live, which makes it relatively easy to make a weekend out of a comic convention. And some conventions, like SakuraCon, are aimed at one specific niche of people. Others are regional, like the Salt Lake City Convention or WonderCon in Anaheim. But I think one of the good things is when you do go to some of these conventions, especially if publishers are there or networks are there or they're pimping something. I know that Boom Studios was I think it was Boom Studios was helping to plug Planet of the Apes, the new upcoming movie. So there were some cast members there from that at WonderCon. But there can be some really other cool things that come out. Like this weekend at WonderCon, DC Comics was celebrating the 75th anniversary of Batman and had a great Batman 75 panel, and even showed off a brand new short Batman Beyond animated flick
cool, dude.
from Darwin Cook.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is voiced by the original actors. From the series,
Right.
so that's really good. Kevin Conroy, and I forget
I was gonna say Conroy's so good.
Yeah, Will Friedle, I think is his name, who did the voice of Terry McGinnis.
Sure.
So they're back in this short, and it's up online now. We've got it over at Major Spoilers. Yahoo has it, and you can see the full thing this week on what is it? Not Cartoon Network, whichever.
Who has
whatever
them
network
now?
is Teen Titans is on?
It is Cartoon
Is it Cartoon Network?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So check it out this Wednesday for the full thing. It looks pretty cool. Batman and Batman are fighting.
Titans. Huh, cool.
Are fighting robot Batmans.
No way.
Yes.
That's so many Batmans.
Yeah, so many Batmans.
many Batmans.
Many Batmans have lost their lives. All right, well, fantastic. That's really cool. And again, it's on Major Spoilers if you want to go watch that. I've actually seen only a bit of this. I want to go see the whole thing over there right now. Not right now, but after the show. Sure. All right, good stuff. Finally, Anthony Mackie says there should be a Wonder Woman movie, even if it loses money. That's interesting thinking, but I think I kind of know where he's coming from. What's your take on that?
Well, I mean, essentially what he's saying is that we need to get these, he's really excited because now as the Falcon, he can inspire a lot of people, have that little mark in history and go down as a hero. And he just wishes that there were more movies that focus on women heroes. And even if Wonder Woman fails at the box office, it's still going to be this monumental thing that can get more people interested and more people talking about women heroes, superheroes.
Well, and beyond that, even it's also got some deeper meaning for Warner Brothers and DC, which is you guys need to pay your dues here. You got to get stuff out there if you want to expand this and get big, and you want Justice League to be more than just a hey, we can do this too, Avengers kind of thing. You need to actually do the dirty work, which is get the characters out there, build some mind share for it, even if that means they're not giant hits. And they may still be a giant hit. You could do Wonder Woman right, I think.
Definitely.
Really well.
There's a great Wonder Woman story. Here's the problem with Hollywood that I see, especially from Warner Brothers' side. And I think Kevin Smith talked about this before when he was called and asked to write the Superman movie. And he was like, well, why are you guys asking me? Why don't you ask people in New York who are fantastic writers who could write you an awesome, Superman story? And they're like, yeah, but they're comic book writers. And it's just like, well, that's kind of the point. There are some fantastic writers out there who understand these characters, who could knock out a slam dunk Wonder Woman movie. They could knock out a slam dunk Justice League movie without a problem, without even thinking. But I think it's this mindset of, that's just comic books.
Yeah, and it's so funny they think that way, because if you think about it, a comic book writer is a better movie script writer than anybody else out there, because they're really doing, that's what they're making.
Right, exactly.
They're short form. They're not novels, so they're not having to do all this exposition and extra text, really. They're just having to tell a really tight, well-manicured visual story. What the hell else is a movie than that?
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know what they're thinking of a success. I mean, Captain America landed at the top of the box office again this weekend.
Yeah.
and it's still going strong. So I don't know why they just can't get their act together.
So weird.
Warner Brothers and DC and just do this thing.
I feel like they're just digging their heels in,
Yeah,
or they're just
well, the longer the wait, the deeper the grave.
still spending Harry Potter money or something. I don't know.
Probably.
What's going on? Anyway, there's this and there's more at majorspoilers.com, as there always is. Always a good time to be had there. Anything happening in your world that you want people to know about?
Well, we'll find out what he thinks of Thor here shortly, but other than that, that's about it. Head over to majorspoilers.com. Lots of good stuff over there.
I want to follow up next week on how this movie with the sun trip is going.
I'm hoping by next week we will have hit, let's see, by next week we should be about 3 more movies in. So we may be past the Avengers by this time next week.
And then, so what do you end with? Will it be the Avengers or will it be Winter Soldier?
If Winter Soldier is still in the theaters by the time we're done, he says he wants to go see it, but then he's asking already, so when this Ant-Man movie comes out, you going to take me to see it?
That's awesome, dude. Yeah. You're raising a monster in your place.
He's going to be a monster, that's for sure.
That's awesome. I love it. All right, Major Spoilers on Twitter, majorspoilers.com on the web, and I really enjoyed our last Comic Dorks. People want to check that out at comicdorks.com. That's me, Stephen, Mark, and Scott Kurtz all hanging out and doing our thing. So you guys should check that out as well. Stephen, have a fantastic week.
Yep. Take care, guys.
See you next time.
We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye now. All righty. Oh, he hung up for me. Thank you, Stephen.
Saved you the trouble.
Yeah, he did. We got some emails here. I'm going to rip through them real quick, and they're brung to you by
Maniacal Industries. Matey, do you savvy binary code? Set your sails to maniacalindustries.com and plunder our new Code Pirate t-shirt made from the binary code for Dead Man's Chest. Now available at pre-order discount at maniacalindustries.com. Yo-ho!
It's a pretty good pirate.
Thanks.
You had me at matey,
And that's what the no pre-read. I just realized as soon as he said matey, I better throw a voice on it.
You should and did, and it was better. Hi, Sully and Boo, says JD from New York City. New York City, get a rope. I promised myself to write this email for both of you. You've both gotten me through lots and lots of long nights working alone, so I wanted to thank you. I'm in my 3rd year at school at SVA and NYC for computer animation, and I was just picked as one of the 9 students from around the entire country to intern at Pixar this summer.
Ooh, nice!
Yeah, that's freaking
dude.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You guys do it. You guys both do so much for so many people that you may not realize, and I just wanted to thank you for helping me so much, even though you weren't aware of it. It made putting in the hours much easier, and it felt like you guys were there with me the whole time, but not in a creepy way. Love the show though, JD and NYC.
Nice.
Isn't that great?
We won't believe it, JD, until we see an Easter egg with like a Morning Stream book on the shelf of some character in the background of Incredibles 2 or something.
Yes. Can you imagine? Oh, I mean, having Henry and freaking the Avengers is a big deal for me. But
don't bring that back up, and then we're going to get all those emails. Where is it hidden in the Avengers?
Keep looking. I can't tell you, but you keep
there.
looking. It's in there. I have a screen grab. I just can't share it with anyone. I've shown it to Brian. He's seen it.
I've seen it.
Ken wrote in and said, "Why have I no penis?" Oh, wait, sorry, wrong Ken. That was Ken
I
Doll.
had no idea where you were going. Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Ken Doll called in.
Took me a second to figure out where that was.
Different Ken. Demographics are weird, he says. I've noticed lately on the podcast, you'll say something like, quote, I don't know why Android users are worried about X, or, quote, why don't Canadians like to do Y? It always seems to be a demographic that I'm in, except with the opposite opinion on the matter. I expect one day I'll hear you say, quote, I wonder why guys with curly hair who own a minivan and are named Ken deny the Holocaust ever happened. Anyway, keep up the good work, says Ken. Is he saying he doesn't believe the Holocaust ever happened?
I don't know. Is that
I don't
so?
know.
You say, why don't white people like Scarlett Johansson? That's basically like what you do.
Oh my gosh, I want to see that under her skin or under the skin. What's that called? That new one she's in.
Yeah.
Looks creepy, dude.
It does look creepy, and Lucy looks good too.
I hear it's very art housey though. The under the skin thing. Under the skin. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy McWilliams. Critics are raving about it. It's about an alien lady, but you don't really. I guess it doesn't really focus on that. I don't know. Something to see though.
For sure.
You know what I noticed? I was going to talk to Steven about this and forgot. Have you noticed that we are now seem to be out of the era where if you were in a popular science fiction comic book thing of some kind on TV or movies or science fiction or whatever, you were typecast for life? That doesn't happen anymore. Like,
no.
I feel like Riker's never going to do anything but Riker. Right? Brent Spiner has a hard time doing anything outside of Trek. Like that's just the way it's been. Most of the Star Wars cast, I know that there's Picards, and I know you occasionally get your Han Solo who can do other things, but for the most part, those were always typecast real bad. These days, I mean, Chris Evans
can hop in and out and that stuff like nobody's business. Scarlett Johansson,
all of them.
You're watching her, and you're not thinking that guy's got Black Widow in his phone.
How weird. I mean, I might do it just to be ironic and stupid, but it's not a big deal. You can see guys like Hugh Jackman jumping around. He can be Wolverine one minute and something else. Then that to me is kind of an amazing shift. And maybe it's because we're just now to the point where we're hiring really good actors for this stuff. I mean, Tony Stark isn't just Tony Stark, and
right. Well, he's also Sherlock Holmes.
He's many
but
things.
But the thing is, I think you can also attribute it to the fact that these actors are making sure to put other things around their geeky appearances, right? I mean, Hugh Jackman's still doing X-Men movies. He's still doing Wolverine, but he's fitting in a Les Miserables. He's fitting in these other things to make sure that I don't want to be just known as the Wolverine guy.
Yeah, exactly. So it's them working hard, I guess. It's also, I mean, Mark Hamill just wasn't very good at anything else, if you want to just be honest about it. He did great voice work and still does.
Yeah.
But
it took a long time for him to get out of that, though.
Right, but he was never a leading man in movies again.
No. I mean, if Frakes would have maybe done some other things during the time that he was doing Star Trek, then maybe he could have gotten out of that. I think Patrick Stewart got out of it really just because he did all these other things after it that were so different.
Yeah, and his range
so
is
many
so
plays,
good,
so much on Broadway. But can I say how much I love the fact that he and Ian McKellen do everything together?
Oh,
it seems like they do.
It's awesome. I mean, I'm sure they don't. I mean, he's married and doesn't live near him so much, but whenever they get a chance, it's like, here we are hanging out, doing stuff.
I saw the two of them on either Jimmy Fallon or it was one of the talk shows. It was Jimmy Fallon or Seth Meyers or whoever, but they were hilarious, and they play off each other. It's almost like Ian McKellen has this hard time remembering things, and he's like trying to remember stuff, and Patrick Stewart jumps in, no, you have that all wrong. It was this and this and this. It's just this great relationship the two of them have. Really cool.
It's really good. So there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks, Ken, for your email. Hey, email us. themorningstream@gmail.com is our email address. themorningstream@gmail.com. And if it's interesting, we'll read it right here on the show. It's going to do it for us, folks. We're done. We're going to do a show tomorrow, though. We'll be back. Justin, Chinbeard, other stuff.
Right.
Oh, there may be, there's a very slim chance a client thing's going to kill my morning, but I will let people know well in advance. I'll know that before probably.
Tomorrow morning or Wednesday morning?
Tomorrow morning, Tuesday.
Okay.
I'll know that in the next half hour after the show ends. So I'll know pretty quick, but right now if I had to give it a percentage to say there's only an 8% chance this thing kills the show. But I think we're okay. So I'll let you know if not.
Perfect.
That's it. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, frogpants.com/TMS is our website. Email us, themorningstream@gmail.com. Twitter.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I have something. We'll go ahead and finish that, but I have something to promote too. And I can't believe I forgot about it.
Yeah, we can't forget that. All right. On Twitter, Morning Stream, Scott Johnson in Coverville. Okay, Brian, the floor is yours.
The floor is mine. So, as people are aware, we have a Kickstarter going on for Secret Identity, the cover album the cover double album that Andrew Allen is working on. And tonight at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to do a live stream concert on the Alpha Geek third channel of Alpha Geek. If you just go to alphageekradio.com, you'll find it. Or if you go to coverville.com/live, you'll be able to listen to it there. But probably like half an hour. And we've handpicked a few songs from the album, as well as a couple other things that people might not be familiar with, and going to do a live streamed concert from Andrew Allen. It's going to be amazing. And if you've been on the fence about picking up this album or not, we're really close. We're like, a few thousand from funding. And so a few more people picking up this album will definitely put us over the top. But make sure to visit coverville.com/live, 5 p.m. Mountain tonight, and listen to a performance by Andrew Allen.
That's awesome.
And it'll get you all fired up for the album.
Very, very cool. Watch for that tonight.
And of course, between now and then, if you do want to pick up the album, it is bit.ly/jazzhero. bit.ly/jazzhero.
Perfect. Be there and support that, guys. It's going to be awesome.
Yes.
All right. So what else? That's it, I think. That's all I had. Is there anything else I'm thinking?
I don't have anything else in my list.
Oh, I do have to go to both the dentist and my gut doctor this week, so that's going to be shitty. I'll let everybody know how that goes. All right, that's it. We'll get out of here now with some kind of I don't know, music maybe.
Maybe music, maybe even a cover.
What?
This one going out to Jeremy Quintana. Says, hello, Scott and Brian. My birthday is on April 21st. Happy birthday, Jeremy. And I would like to request one of my all-time favorite covers. It's the cover of My Humps, done by Alanis Morissette. For as annoying as the original was, Alanis makes this song into something special and fun. So, if possible, I would love to hear this cover on TMS. Love the show, though, Jeremy Quintana. Yeah, I can't remember when she did this. It was a few years ago. 2007, she recorded this. And it seemed very... I mean, I hate to say it, but she recorded ironically. And there was even a slow motion black and white video to go along with it that was really, really bizarre. But it's just funny how you can take this song, this innocuous, goofy pop song by the Black Eyed Peas, and turn it into this slow, wistful, melancholy ballad.
Make it better somehow.
Exactly. And that's exactly what Alanis Morissette does. So here is Alanis Morissette and her cover of My Humps. This was released as a single. I think you can still find it on iTunes and Amazon. Alanis Morissette.
All right. It's a jagged little pill. Get ready to swallow it. Here it is.
Right.
We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks, everybody, for being here. My Humps. Bye.
I drive these scrubbers crazy. I do it on the daily. They treat me really nicely. They buy me all these ices, Dolce and Gabbana, Fendi and Bandana. Karen, they be sharing all their money, got me wearing fly. My love, my love, my love, my love, you love my lady loves. My hump, my hump, my hump, my humps, they got you. What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside your trunk? I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my hump. What you gonna do with all that ass? All that ass inside them jeans? I'm gonna make you scream, make you scream, make you scream. They say I'm really sexy. The boys, they wanna sex me. They always standing next to me, always dancing next to me, trying to feel my hump, looking at my lump. You can look, but you can't touch it. If you touch it, I'ma start some drama. And you don't want no drama. No drama. No drama. My hump, 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 my lovely lady lumps, my lovely lady lumps. She's got me spending all your money on me, spending time on me. She's got me spending all your money on me, upon me. What you gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk? I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off this hump. What you gonna do with all that breast inside that shirt? I'm gonna make you work, make you work, make you work.
This podcast is part of the FROGPANTS Studios Network. For more information about this and other shows, visit frogpants.com. Audio programs so good, it's like you're there.
You underestimate the power of my rod.
Good stuff. Boy, yeah, that is really a weird version of that song.
Yeah, it is.
She seems so genuine.
So sincere, yeah.
She really means it, man.
What are you gonna do with that junk inside my trunk?
It's like melancholy, and then you hear her say a word, and you go, "Oh yeah, this is just joking around." But then you got to remind yourself, "Oh yeah." It begins in 3.
But it makes you question some of her other songs.
Coming up on,
doesn't it? Like,
yeah, it does.
When you think you hear about her singing, thank you, India, thank you, and my lumps.
Mm-hmm. My Humpty Humps. Well, isn't it ironic? All right, everybody, that's it. We're gonna go now. Thanks, Brian. Good times.
Oh, good times. Yeah, keep me posted on tomorrow. Let me know.
Yeah, and when you do a big tweeter push today, synchronize with me, and I'll do it all at the same time. We'll just blow everyone's minds.
Flood the internet with it.
Yeah,
Sounds
just
good.
let me know right before you're going to do it, and I'll make sure I'm there.
Okay.
All right.
Do.
Thanks,
brother.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye now. Bye, everybody.